Hey there everybody, Matt Carter here.
And Jessica Carter from CARTERMATT.com.
This video is our first look at NCIS Season 17, Episode 17, entitled, In a Nutshell. Finally, we have been waiting for a while. They have handed down information as to what to expect, and this episode, it feels like it has some charm to it.
Yep.
It also feels like it could be incredibly creepy.
Yeah, it also feels like this could be an episode of Criminal Minds.
Yeah, can somebody call Emily Prentiss and just get her to wheels up and get the team over here because they might be needed for this.
It's a little dark.
Yeah, well, we will tell you why it is dark within this video, but before we dive in further, if you do enjoy this discussion, give us a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We're going to have a lot more NCIS scoop coming your way soon. I know the show doesn't return until March 10th. We will do our best to help tide you over. And that is when In a Nutshell is airing. It is going on Tuesday, March 10th. But let's start with the creepiness of this episode. Because basically this is what's going to happen. The team, they're investigating what happened to a Navy officer who was murdered the same way as his parents a decade ago.
Yeah, and then add on top of it that they're going to the team is going to stumble across this storage container, and you always know it's bad. Everything bad happens in a storage container. If you ever watch Dexter, you ever watch Santa Clarita Diet, everything bad happens.
Nothing good.
So they're going to stumble across a storage container that's filled with doll houses that are going to display recreations of the murder scenes. This is going to be extra creepy.
Yeah, this feels like that episode of The Blacklist where they had the dioramas that were depicting murder scenes. It's okay, guys, I understand that this is a way to produce some shock value, but it's okay, this is kind of creepy. I think the obvious question here is this a serial killer, and is this that person's MO?
Yeah, or is this more personal?
Yeah.
That somebody, if you're going to murder their parents, then you're going to come back and murder them. Is this they've been waiting for whatever reason? Is this someone who's maybe a copycat that saw what happened and was like, oh yeah, I want to be like that person for whatever reason and go and do the same thing?
Yeah.
So there's a couple different ways that it can go. I'm interested to see how it's going to play out.
Here's where I kind of feel on the surface this could go. Really big Jack Sloan episode, because she is great with trying to understand the criminal mind, and if you do not have Emily Prentiss on your team, who do you turn to? Jack Sloan. I could see Maria Bello having a good bit of material here.
Yep.
Can we get her and Gibbs out into the field solving this case together?
I see you've moved over to Slim Street.
Yeah, I'm trying to help get the decorations together. I mean, at
least you're out of the river.
Yeah, I'm out of the river here. I am encouraging the Slibs content within this episode because it feels like a good fit.
Yeah, it does. And I think that this is going to be a really good one. It could be a really good one for her because it does feel very psychological with these doll houses and recreating these murders. They're really trying to get into people's heads about this, and maybe it could be not just the people that are investigating, but even more of the family.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of different angles, number of different ways that this could go. I do like NCIS when they have a good legitimate mystery and we spend almost the entire hour trying to guess it.
Yep.
I will be happy with that. Now, the other part of this episode could be the part of it that has more personal ramifications, because everyone is going to agree to clean out their living spaces, which I'm guessing, we're guessing it's the desks.
The desks, yeah.
That they're having. I mean, I don't think we're going to go to everyone's house and vacuum.
No, I don't think it's going to be anything like that where we're all going to go and, clean out everybody's
Clean out Gibbs' boat ASAP.
Yeah, no, I think this is going to be clean out your desks, spring cleaning.
Yeah.
Let's start out getting everything tossed away, and you're going to have a couple of members. They're going to have a harder time saying goodbye to certain things in their desks than other people. And there's always people like that. I would be one of these people.
Yeah.
I don't throw anything out. I'm not a hoarder, but, I might have boxes of things that, I've taken out of the boxes, but I've kept the boxes for no good reason.
No comment. Okay, so what we have here is, I am curious who's going to be the person who's the most reluctant to let anything go. Because, Torres, he went on deep cover missions.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure he probably didn't hold on to a lot of belongings that he held on to near and dear for that time. But is he going to be a hoarder now because of that?
Yeah, maybe. I kind of thought that it would be like a McGee. McGee's been at this job for a long time, so that it might be a little bit harder for him to let go of. I don't know if the cleaning out the living spaces also includes someone like a Jimmy, because Jimmy strikes me as the type of person that's not getting rid of anything.
Yeah, I hope he's not keeping them all in the morgue somewhere. Like, just, you know, I know you guys love your morgue jokes on NCIS, but, like, we already have enough creepiness with the episode elsewhere.
The person that I'm the most interested in is going to be Bishop, because Bishop is at Ziva's old desk. So my hope is maybe there's something kind of like stuck in the back that maybe when she first got there and she was like, oh, I'll throw my stuff in, that she didn't notice.
Yeah.
Maybe there's going to be something where she's like, oh yeah, let's take the whole drawer out and clean all. Oh, what is this back here? Kind of hoping that there's maybe something like that going on.
I have a crazy idea that's stemming from that.
Let's
say that Bishop finds a little note in there that's something related to an old case of Ziva's that she was trying to solve. She hasn't had a chance to solve it because she's been away, and I think at this point she's just so busy enjoying not being on the run and actually being with her family that understandably, you know, she's not really thinking too much about anything else.
Yeah.
But maybe Bishop finds an old lead on this case and then, you know, calls up Ziva and is just like, hey, I need some help. And then Ziva's like, okay, I'll be right there.
Or maybe she can find something from Odette, because, like, are you guys ever going to revisit this? Or, like, what's happening here, man?
They're saving it all for the Rocky montage at the end of the season where we'll flash back and we'll see that Bishop's been training the whole time.
Yeah, I hope so.
I don't know what they're doing with that, but...
She's off with Vance somewhere.
Yeah, where is Vance?
Bro, can you please bring him back? Like, where is Vance?
Yeah, I don't know, but I do...
But he better be cleaning out his desk, too. I want to see all of it. And if nobody's cleaned out, you know... I'm losing the name here. Any of the other desks, then, like, let's clean them all out. Like, what about Gibbs? What's Gibbs got in his desk?
Menus from that place he goes to eat breakfast at all. I don't know what would be in Gibbs's desk. That really needs to be
nothing. That's what that feels like. I feel like he's probably got nothing in his desk, and it is always clean.
What if it's like a laminated sheet of his rules? And that sort of... Gibbs probably knows all his rules by heart. He doesn't need to look at some laminated sheet.
No, he doesn't.
But I think this...
And could Casey also be checking out her office and cleaning that out? Could we be seeing something from Abby? We haven't had an Abby mention basically since she left.
Yeah.
And I feel like now that Casey has really, like, worked her way in there, and she's part of the team, and I'm feeling real comfortable with her, you could give me a little bit of an update.
I think they could give some information on Abby, and that certainly wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I feel like a part of why they don't bring her up is because we're trying to get to know Casey.
I understand that, but it's been a while now.
I think the other problem might be that I think Polly has said that she has no intention of coming back.
That's okay.
I think they're probably, you know, if they do something like you said.
Like, it's okay. If she's not going to be coming back, I understand she's got to do what she's got to do, but that doesn't mean that the character just disappears.
Yeah.
You can mention her in a way that's sort of like, oh, I found this old casket key in here. What is this? Oh, that would be for Abby's bed or whatever it is. Well, we saw her.
Yeah, it's true.
So she had that in there. So yeah, that would be like, oh, that's for Abby's bed. Is this an extra one just in case sort of thing? I don't think that would be so bad, just to have a little bit of something for us to all kind of be like, oh yeah, let's just think back at it a minute. She doesn't have to come back, and that's okay.
It's possible for them to do an Easter egg without hinting that she's going to be coming back.
Absolutely. It doesn't have to be exactly like what's going on with Ziva, and then she's going to come back for a big, huge arc. She's doing her own thing. She's got her own thing going on.
Well, in general, I think NCIS Season 7, it's really going down a nostalgia road here, because we have all the Ziva stuff.
Yep.
We have this. We have the 400th episode, which I feel like is going to have a ton of nostalgia in it.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's going to be a little bit later in the spring. I think we'll probably hear a lot more about the 400th episode next month, because CBS is doing a whole Paley Fest presentation about NCIS, and they're even promoting it at being about the 400th episode, so you guys better deliver some scoop there on it. Otherwise, it's kind of, I don't know if you guys are misleading us.
I think they'll give us some scoop. I think something's going to come out then.
All right, fingers crossed. Well, anyway, that's what you need to know about NCIS Season 17, Episode 17 right now. What do you guys think about this based on what we have shared?
Yep.
Be sure to share in the comments. And if you do like this video, give us a like, subscribe, and you can support us further by checking that link in the description to the CARTERMATT store. And we'll see you here next time.